biggest hearted bands for St. Jude, and we've got one of the greatest entertainers that's coming up here next. Please welcome, if you would, from North Carolina, Mr. Eric Church.
Yeah.
That's not fair. He's got a drink and we don't have a drink. What's up for that?
Well, I had a chance to see Eric in Mexico. We had a chance to see him. Jason and I did, as a matter of fact, a couple of weeks ago in Nashville for Fanfare, as well as some of the guys from Lonestar. But Eric, you have got some exciting stuff coming up, including a new single that's out there right now. Let's talk about that and when the album's going to be in stores.
The single, His Kind of Money, My Kind of Love, y'all can clap. Record will be out September 30th. We're really excited about just having, honestly, we play so many shows, we're just excited to have something new to play to the fans.
Absolutely. Now, for folks who got the first album, and you've been in Madison a bunch of times, this is quickly developing into a good place for you.
Oh, it's a great place.
What can people expect from that second album? A lot of the similar feel as the first?
No, I think with this record, I'm a fan. I mean, I'm a fan of history-wise, I'm a fan of records, and I love how it's a snapshot of an artist's life, you know. And I think with me, I never tried. I love Sinners Like Me. It's my favorite record. I wanted to come back and make a different record. I can't do that again. So I think this next one, it's going to be a growth process. There's diversity in this record, and I still think that anybody who likes Sinners Like Me is going to like this record. I can't wait for these guys to get home.
And you've been around a couple of years now, and a few years before that, kind of behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah.
How many trips have you made to the St. Jude Hospital so far?
I've been there 3 times.
And when you walk in there, if your first visit was like mine, the first thing you think of is, oh God, I don't want to go to a place that's going to be sick kids, and there's going to be people crying everywhere.
And then you see the bright colors, and then you see the hope, and I was blown away the first time, and that's what led to the other 2 times. Is it's one of the most amazing places. Anybody that hadn't been there, it's one of the most amazing places that I ever laid eyes on. And the courage, you know, the kids, and not only the kids but the doctors. I mean, cancer to them is not a death sentence, and I've been affected by it personally in my family, and I'm sure every family is. And I love the optimism, and I love seeing how those kids approach that, and I just think that I think that the optimism of that and the hope of that place is what makes it such a special thing.
Absolutely. Eric Church, ladies and gentlemen. The third guy I want to bring out here, how many folks remember the song The Dollar that was out a couple of years ago? Okay. When we put this show together, I had a chance to work with Jamey a little bit.